If the characteristic expressions of Dutch modern culture are ecstasy before nature, spiritual affirmation, the calm certainties of structure and order, the Belgian riposte to all that is disillusionment and bad dreams. And if there's one place that is the great cave of Belgian dreaming, it's this one. Welcome to the house of Rene Magritte.
Born in 1898, Magritte spent his whole adult life issuing mind-wrenching riddles from this perfectly bourgeois Brussels townhouse. He didn't venture far to find subjects for his pictures. They're filled with the stuff of a domestic interior. But, as Magritte said, he was determined to make the most familiar objects scream aloud. Much like those Dutch seekers after higher truth, Van Gogh and Mondrian, Magritte seems to place us on the threshold of another world.
Everywhere you look in Magritte's world, there's a sense of mystery, and with it, I think, an after-echo of spiritual yearning, for transformation, for transubstantiation, even celestial harmony. But whereas Mondrian really did try to find an alternative religion in the everyday world, even as Magritte recognized the desire for transcendence, he made a mockery of it. And yes, in his parody visions of paradise, eternal life is possible, but only if you employ a taxidermist.
The artist who had his Pomeranian dog stuffed stayed in character. Magritte lived the part of the conventional Belgian whose life he mocked. He understood the deep uncertainty that his contemporaries felt in the first half of the 20th century, and he embodied it in picture puzzle form. In the gloomy chambers of the Magritte Museum, his pictures hang like spotlit provocations. Common sense is trifled with, laws of gravity defied. Everything seems the wrong way round. Front and back, day and night.
Magritte painted more than 20 versions of this image, which he called the Empire, or sometimes the Dominion of Lights. So it clearly obsessed him, but why? What's it an image of? I think it's an image of a moment, a mood, an attitude. It's the magic hour. It's that threshold moment. It's that moment when the visible world seems to tremble on the edge of invisibility. Light is turning to darkness. Mondrian was obsessed with this moment. Mondrian painting and sketching in the dark at Domburg Beach, waiting for the world to disclose its inner truth, its inner pattern. Magritte, when he puts us in front of this image, is putting us in that same frame of mind. We sit here or stand here looking at this image, and we become someone waiting for the world to reveal itself, waiting for the miraculous to unfold. But Magritte keeps us waiting a very long time.
And that's the point. Magritte's principal weapon is to deliver everything but the answer. He gives us the paraphernalia of a religion, the apparitions, the wonders, but without the explanation. There's a very Flemish particularity about his style, so sharp and so clear that you really do believe, if only for a moment, that it's raining businessmen. For all his self-conscious surrealism, Magritte is the direct descendant of the old Flemish painters of Christian miracle, Jan van Eyck and Roger van der Weyden. Magritte is a painter of sabotaged altarpieces. His wine is not the blood of Christ. Instead, the bottle that carries it turns into a phallic carrot. At the centre of this bleak nihilist's universe is the apple, emblem of the fall. In Magritte's hands, it's become a trademark, a brand stamped on all of humanity. Redemption? Forget it, especially if you're Belgian.